The Rock Metal Podcast, episode 67 with Sifting. Rock Metal Nation, what is up? This is John from the Rock Metal Podcast. That sample you just heard was Alone by Sifting, who I've got on the show with me right now. In fact, they just finished rehearsing, which is totally awesome whenever I catch a band either before a show or just after a show or right about the point in time that they are preparing an onslaught of sonic capabilities. Now, they're an alternative metal band from Hollywood, California, USA, and we're going to be listening to that song that you just heard, Alone, as well as one other while finding out more information about the band. So, guys, welcome to the show.
What's up? What's up, John? All good, man.
I'm doing excellent. How are you guys?
We just rehearsed. We're
so pumped.
Yeah.
Using ear protection, of course, I imagine.
I'm too old for that.
Never.
Too old for that.
Never. All right, let's go and listen to the first track, Alone. All right, coming back from the track Alone. Great track. Big question for you. What is the story or inspiration behind Alone?
Well, you see, man, the song, it's actually it's an interesting song. You know, the song talks about someone who wants to make change. You know, we all want to be that one, the hero, but you know, we succumb to the worldly desires. We're being fed by society. You know, the norms and standards, all the trends and whatnot. And we're constantly being shot by media, social discomfort, pain, and mystery that it makes us drift away in despair, that we are unable to make any changes. Hence, another hero has fallen, for example, in the lyrics. It's just a reminder that we can pursue good if that good is in our environment. And it's just one of those things, you know, like we all want to stand up and fight. We want to make the difference, but it's hard when you're being shot by all of these different things, and you know, it's interesting. It's an interesting situation. I'm sure we all can relate to.
Mm-hmm, yeah, is that why the song is called Alone?
Yeah, basically, yeah, because you feel like you're alone against the world. You know, you want to be like the hero, but it's, you know, it's hard.
Is there anything unique about the writing process when you guys were writing that track?
I mean, I don't know if unique, but it was pretty good. Like, for example, the solo in the middle, that it's kind of like orchestral solo. I don't know if we just like, okay, let's do a nice solo, like, you know, David Gilmour kind of thing or something. So we just, you know, turn off the lights and we just like light up a candle and, you know, started like improvising solos. You know, like low lights, like pretty
so
good. No, it was
so romantic.
Yeah, it was cool, man. So, yeah, so romantic. Imagine two guys doing that. Yeah, but my wife was like, "What the hell is happening here?" No, we just writing music. It wasn't me. No, just kidding. No, like, you know, we were just like,
you were alone
jamming.
with the candles.
Yeah, man, and it went out like a really nice solo out of it. Like, it was a really nice experience.
I bet it was a nice experience. There you go. Fantastic. So, Rock Metal Nation listening, and if you dug that track, it's definitely, there's going to be a lyric video posted for today's show notes. So if you go to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca, you can see today's show notes, and there's going to be a video there for the lyric video for Alone. Now let's go and listen to the next track, Lone Dimension. right, coming back from Lone Dimension, definitely another cool track from Sifting. What was the inspiration or story behind Lone Dimension?
Well, I'm just a huge fan of Cacophony, Marty Friedman, and all this guitarists like heroes.
Becker.
Yeah, so I just wanted to do something like that. I just want to write something, that has balls, with solos all the time, constantly changing. If you notice, the song never repeats itself, like never. It's always like changing, but it's full of melody, and it's a crazy song, and we love to play it live. So it's a really cool song.
Anything unique about writing that track?
Well, everything was unique. Actually, it was the first time I wrote something like that, like instrumental. Well, it was from our first album, of course, but yeah, like writing something instrumental is pretty challenging because you gotta like make a melody, like the vocals, like and make people understand that there's something going on, like a melody in there. And it was pretty challenging to do that, but at the end, I think it went out pretty well. Mm-hmm. Sounds great, and it's pretty like people kind of loves it, like it's a song with vocals. I mean, it's cool.
Yeah. What inspired the name Lone Dimension?
I don't know. I was just high. No, I don't
know. Well, there were 3 candles and 4 men.
No, I wrote that song by myself, and I just like felt that I was like in a in the universe by myself, like, and it was like in a different dimension, and I was alone there. I feel pretty alone.
I'm getting that vibe. I'm getting that vibe.
Well, most of the time.
Yeah, and Rock Metal Nation, if you dug that track as well, go to today's show notes. That's www.therockmetalpodcast.ca, and there's going to be an actual music video for Lone Dimension. And I saw it looked like you guys were having a lot of fun recording that one. What's the story behind, any unique stuff about that music video? Maybe what inspired the choreography for it, or the cinematography for it, or even just, some fun stories about what happened that day?
Fun stories about that day? Well, I guess the drummer is always late. So, yeah, that was fun.
He's getting in a fight with his girlfriend, that's why.
Probably. Which girlfriend? That's the question, No,
well, yeah.
Yeah, shooting that video was great. Our good friend Abelardo Malpica shot that video. He's still with us shooting videos. The video that we released, Not From Here, in August, was shot by him. He's a genius, and every time we do something with him, it comes out like super good. So yeah, I guess the whole experience with him is always great. He came with us the last tour, and he did the videos on YouTube too. He did a compilation of every moment it was great. I throw up in the video, so you gotta watch it. So everything he does is really great. So it was a super nice experience for sure.
Yeah, that sounds exciting. And speaking of exciting, what kind of news do you guys have coming up for Rock Metal Nation to pay attention to?
Well, in September, we're going to have our new album be released, which is called Not From Here, which is where the track Alone is from, September 29th. And we also have a couple music videos coming out for that. So the title track, Not From Here, and also Nothing But Us. So that'll be pretty cool to have released, and we definitely will be touring and doing a lot of shows once that comes out for sure. So that's about it, And keep always writing too. That's always just a nonstop thing, It comes out all the time. So yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. All right, so Rock Metal Nation, if you dug what you've heard here today, then definitely Not From Here, the album that the track was taken off of, earlier, the first track that you heard, Alone, was taken off of. It's going to be released September 29th, so later on this month. And then there's also going to be a couple music videos accompanying that, Not From Here and Nothing But Us. So if you've absolutely loved everything you've heard up until now, the next major logical question is, well, how can I find out more about Sifting? Is there a website that they should go to?
Yeah, it's www.siftingofficial.com. You can find us on Facebook, Sifting, and Twitter, Sifting Official, Instagram, Sifting Official too. You can find us pretty much everywhere. Spotify, YouTube, yeah.
iTunes.
All right, so Rock Metal Nation, you can definitely head over to siftingofficial.com, and if you are on the social media Pulse Line, you can go definitely check them out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and if you're definitely into streaming, you can check them out on Spotify and YouTube. Now, guys, unless there's anything else you wanted to throw out there, I just wanted to thank you for taking time out of your day to come on to the Rock Metal Podcast and sharing your creativity with Rock Metal Nation.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Yeah, dude. Thank you very much.
All right, Rock Metal Nation, hopefully you just found your new favorite band in Sifting. Big thanks again to them for coming on and sharing their music with us. Make sure to head over to www.therockmetalpodcast.ca to get all the information on the show you just heard today. And until then, rock on, Rock Metal Nation.